holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. Hi, folks. This is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Berry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Paul George.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Here are the five for Philadelphia. We've got George. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Gary Trent. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Yabusele in at the power forward position. And for the Wizards, we've got Bilal Coulibaly. Sarr out there with Chris Middleton. And it's prime time in at the 5. All right, Brent, creeping up on the halfway point of the season. What things change for teams at this stage?
Well, I think there's just a lot more definition, right, BA? You're talking about the minutes that you're playing, the roles that you're playing, who's established. The type of skill set that they bring to each and every contest. So the rust is off, players are in great shape, and now the team is tuning themselves in to a higher standard of play.
Pass to George. Over Middleton. And George gets it to go on the assist from Maxey.
An efficient mid-range shooter. It's because PG practices those types of shots. Listen up, kids.
Vega, the pass to Sarr. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Here's Yabusele. Now George. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
First one falls for him. Well, when you talk about a classic 3-and-D guy, Paul George is one of the first to come to mind, Brent.
I agree, BA. I think he's been a little bit underappreciated, but this guy, both ends of the floor, with the ability to score and defend, is elite.
Both good from the line that time.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
And Washington with possession. 4-point game. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Atlanta.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
In talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Maxey finds George. Embiid. Great positioning on the putback.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
Here's Vega, guarded by Trent.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. George feels it out a bit. Puts the move on. It's rebounded by Washington. Their last encounter in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the Sixers.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
The second unit came in last game and just played lights-out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again. Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Lays it up and banks it in. George has got 6.
Well, the height and the length really helping PG get that one off.
The Wizards have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Vega, guarded by Trent. Vega, the pass to Sarr. Here's Vega. 3-pointer. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Yabusele. It's rebounded by Primetime. And so Middleton will bring it up for Washington. Trailing by 2. From outside the arc. Sinks it from distance.
Well, Middleton hovers around that 40% mark from downtown. In his career, it's a good-looking shot there.
All right, let's kick it over to Allie, who had a chance to talk with head coach Brian Keefe.
I talked to him about Joel Embiid, and Coach told me Embiid does have us worried. He's just so physical out there, but we're going to be physical right back and get in his face when we can, so they'll be trying to challenge big man all night.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Trent from long range. The Wizards have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Pass to Middleton. Outside Coulibaly. To the paint. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
I'd like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And while we have a chance, the 2K leaderboard showing the NBA's best when it comes to steals. The Wizards second.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Kicks it to George. There's the triple. Nails it from beyond the arc. George has got 9.
George with the innate ability and sense when he has to get it off quick.
Vega, the pass to Middleton. Here's Sarr. Pass to Vega. Fires the 3. The rebound by Yabusele.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And here is Maxey. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
It's on Bilal Coulibaly.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he drops the first. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Both free throws good from Maxey. Washington's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to primetime. Here's Vega. On target from range. Vega's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Yabusele. Trent outside. George for 3. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Pass to Sarr. Coulibaly on the wing. Here's Vega. The 3-pointer off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Yabusele. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Toronto. Trent's shot is off. Washington trailing. Coulibaly with it. Pass to Vega. The 3 is up. They get it again. Here's primetime. Excellent D there from Embiid. The 76ers have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. To the middle. Yabusele. And no good. Great D that time from Middleton. The Wizards have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Here's Vega. George defending. 3-pointer is up. Middleton. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now here's Embiid. 23 points for him last game against the Raptors in Toronto. Here's Yabusele. This one for 3. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
That's a great move if you can pull it off, especially against tight defense.
76ers trail by 3. Here's Yabusele. Yet to see a basket. Here's Embiid. Goes to the fadeaway.
Come on. I mean, what can you do defensively? Embiid is pretty much impossible to guard when his jumper is on.
Pass to primetime. Here's Vega. Here's Sarr. Can't get it to drop. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Now Embiid. Right side Maxey. Yabusele. He goes up again. Stolen. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's primetime. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. 76ers trail by 3. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So Washington ends up going with a new group, and the 76ers will have a different look here. Here's Council. 14 points for him last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
Now here's Drummond. It's a three-point game. Just 3 to shoot. Grimes, the pass to Drummond. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And that's why Andre Drummond is up there in the league leaders in field goal percentage. Down low, high percentage shots.
Here's Carrington. Maxey covering. Now here's Whitmore. 11 points for him last game against Atlanta.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
That free throw no good. And the second free throw is good. The Sixers trailing. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Carrington. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Inside. And he buries his first look.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Philadelphia has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Pass to Maxey. An easy 2 on the layup. Maxey's got 6.
Ooh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Valanciunas with it. Now Whitmore. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Pass to Drummond. Maxey attacking. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist. Give him 8.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Here's Carrington. An 11-point game for him in the win against Atlanta. To the inside. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
Outside Maxey. From the arc. Doesn't go that time. Washington has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Pass to Carrington. 1:49 left in the first. Down low. Deflects the pass. Here's Council. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Now here's Maxey. 4-3. Another miss by Maxey. Here's Whitmore outside. The rebound by Maxey. The 76ers shooting well so far at 48%. Grimes, the pass to Maxey. Six on the shot clock. Good. Maxey's got 10 points in the game.
Such a flashy player. The ball control Maxey has is really impressive.
Outside Whitmore. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. Washington shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
C.J. McCollum, shooting 1.
You know, Brent, C.J. McCollum is just a natural leader, a classic connector.
CJ has been amazing since day one coming into the NBA. I have no doubt that CJ, after his playing career is over with, is going to spend a lot of time either in the front office or in the league office, the way he presents himself and promotes the game. Class act.
Fultz, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Now here's Whitmore. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
An impressive athlete. This rookie Whitmore loves getting inside and hammering it home.
Pass to Drummond. 36 seconds left in the first. McCollum outside. Here's Carrington, hounded by Fultz. Here's Whitmore. Drummond grabs the miss. 76ers trail by 3. Here's Grimes. 11 points for him last game against the Raptors in Toronto. Drummond, a screen on McCollum. Here's Grimes. Goes back up. And Drummond with the lay-in.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Wizards up 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you think about how the Wizards are doing here?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
The Wizards with a lead. So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Paul George out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Markelle Fultz, and it's Grimes in at the 2. Here's Sarr. He had 16 in the win against Atlanta.
And he also contributed a couple blocks, too. Just a glimpse at the impact he had on defense.
Grimes, the pass to Fultz. It's George on the wing. Wide open. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. George has got 14 points for the game.
Always a formidable scorer. George just doing what he does.
Here's Sarr. Back to Middleton. Here they come with numbers in transition. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Here's Grimes. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
I like when Grimes looks to score because it makes the defense overcommit like that at times.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Philadelphia?
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Well, one thing standing out right now is just how fearless everybody is in getting to the inside. They're taking advantage of any lane or angle they get to get after him.
And he's good on the first of 3. Well, you hear team execs say all the time, you're either selling wins or you're selling hope. How true is that, Brent?
Well, if you're an executive BA, just be right about whatever it is that you're selling. And you got to be realistic. I mean, fans are smart. They understand where your team is. Are you a playoff competitor? Are you young and growing? So that's hope. If you're going deep into the playoff run, you want the wins.
And he sinks the second.
You can see how much Quentin Grimes relies on that speed and skill he has. He's trying to stay ahead of you and find some room to score.
And he nails the third.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Pass to Vega. Inside. Here's Primetime. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Now here's Fultz. He's scoreless. Poke loose. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Jimmy Butler and the Golden State Warriors. And here's Middleton. He'll bring it up for Washington. Trailing by 2. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. And that game will conclude a 4-game homestand for them. Here's Coulibaly. Drummond grabs the miss. Philadelphia shooting it at 52%. Here's Grimes. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. It's George on the wing. Lets it fly. Top of the key jumper, no good. For Washington, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Vega. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Beyond the arc. And that's his 3rd bucket at 8 attempts. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Fultz with it. Now here's Drummond. Pass to Grimes. 5 on the clock. A deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some. Grimes has got 6 here in the quarter.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Here's Sarr.
Yes, sir!
Pistol right there. Wow.
And he dunks it down.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
They failed to create enough good looks. The ball movement just wasn't quite where it needed to be.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, two bad ones, one good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Embiid comes in for Drummond, and it's Maxey in for Fultz. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. George passes to Grimes. To the paint. Here's Maxey. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Middleton up top. Maxey covering. Pass to Vega. Here's Primetime from behind the arc. And Grimes pulls it down. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And here is Maxey. Launches it. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
Vega, the pass to Primetime. Here's Sarr. Pass to Vega. Here's Sarr. Give him 8. Here's the 3. The shot, no good. Philadelphia leading by 3. Maxey on the wing. Fires the 3. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Washington has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. To the left side wing. Here's Sarr. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Middleton's got 8.
Well, Chris Middleton has the size in this league that you need to finish on the inside. Way to get that one up quick.
Here's Grimes. 9 points in the game. Shot from the wing. That's short off the rim. The Wizards trail by 4. Here's Vega. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. Let's have a look at the leaderboard now and see the toughest defensive teams in the league these past 10 games. The Wizards, 3rd.
Well, over the past couple of weeks, this defense has found itself locked in. They've played hungry and they've played physical.
George, he's checked in for Middleton. And it's Washington with the ball. 4-point game. Outside Coulibaly. Pass to Sarr. Here's Vega. Maxey covering from 8 feet. And too long on the shot.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
He shoots it. The shot that time not on target.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Now here's George. Pass to Vega. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Yabusele.
Time for some consideration in the passing category maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And here is Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. Trent's shot is off.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Well, Brent, he doesn't give you much inside the arc, but Trent Jr. is a sniper from deep.
Yeah, and Gary Trent Jr. knows exactly why he's on the floor, and that's to shoot the basketball. So continue to move, find open areas, wait for the ball, and then let it rip.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the score by Washington. It's Little on the wing. George defending. Here's Yabusele.
Washington foul. George.
Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Washington. Jones comes in for Sarr. Prince is checked in for Philadelphia. Ntilikina comes in for Tyrese Maxey. Washington on D, trailing by 2. Yabusele. The Sixers again can't hit. The Wizards have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Here's George. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Prince. Koulibaly defending. Embiid a screen on George. Shot clock at 6 to win the drought. Embiid can't hit. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. Pass to Vega. George with it. He nails it, and we're tied.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Philadelphia's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Here's Yabusele. Embiid a screen on Jones. Here's Yabusele. Still no points. Screen by Embiid. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by George. The Wizards have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
It's not going to be a soft finish when Valanciunas gets it inside. Count on him going up strong.
Ntilikina, the pass to Prince. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, a chance to check out stats for Tyrese Maxey.
And checking out his splits, you can tell he's taken more of a backseat in their offensive game plan the last 10 games. His usage rate isn't as high, but that's natural. At some point during the season, every player goes through a stretch of fatigue.
And he can't get the first one. Council, he's checked in for Embiid. And he's good on the second. And here's George. Pass to Jones. Here's Carrington. Back to Jones. And he slams it in one-handed.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Ntilikina. No made baskets yet. Here's Council. Whitmore defending. There's a screen. He takes it in. Council with the bucket.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Outside Jones. Back to Whitmore. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Sixers' two stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy, good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Valanciunas. Pass to Whitmore. With the floater. Philadelphia grabs the miss. 3-point spread on the scoreboard. Here's Ntilikina. Trent outside. Takes a 3.
76ers now. Gerson Yabusele.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
Washington leading by 3. McCollum looks around. Pass to Jones. Here's Carrington. On the wing, Whitmore. Jones, the pass to McCollum.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining.
To the middle. Here's Carrington. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. 76ers trail by 5. Outside Fultz. Here's Council. That one falls. Nice assist by Fultz.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Carrington. Pass to Jones. Now here's Whitmore. Not a lot of room. Carrington. He drops it from range. Carrington's got 5 now.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now here's Drummond. Here's Council. He's off on the layup. The Wizards on offense. They're on a 17-5 run.
I think the defense let up a little bit. Thought CJ was an easy cover inside, but he's too crafty. He gets the foul.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
CJ McCollum taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for McCollum.
Just a smooth scorer is CJ McCollum, and that combination of being confident and crafty keeps helping him pile up points in terms of his career statistics. Now he's at the line.
The 76ers making a switch here. Grimes is checked in. And McCollum drops them both. 59 seconds left in the first half of this game. Pass to Council. And here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Another game and another dunk from Andre Drummond. That's where he likes to live.
41 seconds left in the first half. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Andre Drummond. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Washington shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
Number 13. 1 shot.
free throw, no good. 35 seconds left to play in the second quarter. The three connects from downtown. Council's got 7 points for the quarter.
Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Carrington, out to McCollum, launches a three, and Fultz pulls it down. Here's Grimes, McCollum defends. Pass to Council from deep. Can't hit that one. With one on the clock. It's not going to go for him. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Wizards out in front, up by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
54.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Washington Wizards.
Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been easy for them. It's hard to score inside when the defense is collapsing on you.
Who needs three-pointers anyway?
Kenny did.
So thank you, Ernie.
And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference.
Right now for Washington, they've underperformed thus far, but they're still tremendous. Now comes the hard part. They've got to tinker with the team until they find that championship recipe.
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Paul George has been sensational.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Wizards leading by 5. Chris Middleton is out there with Sarr. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly, and it's prime time in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Brian Keefe. Knocks down the triple. Middleton's got 11 points.
And that kind of consistency from Middleton from 3, that's huge.
And as Chris Middleton has gotten older, Brent, he's had to battle a number of injuries.
And no doubt this is what happens to an aging player, and for Middleton, they seem to just be compounding. The tough thing for the squad that he plays with is just how reliable and important he's been in the biggest moments. So he gives them confidence. He needs to find it back in his own body. Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
Now here's George. Embiid, a screen on Middleton. Here's George. It's blocked. Here's Vega, guarded by Trent. Left side, Coulibaly. Knocked away. Outside Maxey. Kicks it to George. Screen by Embiid. George, that one's good. 17 points in the game.
Just playing hard. George not letting up at all at the offensive end.
Vega, the pass to primetime. Here's Sarr. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Down low. Here's Middleton. And a missed layup. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. They'll take on the Cavaliers at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse after this one. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. Embiid, a screen on Middleton. To the paint. Oh, Embiid with the slam!
And there's the process at work. Embiid rolls off the pick and right into scoring position.
Pass to primetime. Now Maxey. 13 points in the game. Again, Philadelphia.
I love how Maxey scores in a variety of ways. So versatile as an offensive threat.
Outside Coulibaly. Pass to Middleton. From downtown. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Here's Yabusele. Now here's Embiid. The 15-footer. It's rebounded by Washington. Now here's Middleton. He's got 14. Pass to Sarr. Out to the wing. Here's Vega. Maxey covering. Just 5 to shoot. Looking to get back on track. Shot's good by Vega. Now it's a 6-point Wizard lead.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Middleton against George. The kick out to Maxey. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Vega. Offline with a 3.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Here's Maxey. Philadelphia with another miss. Wizards leading by 6. Here's Vega. He's got 10. Kicks it out to Middleton. Pass to Vega. They set the pick. It's rebounded by George.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Maxey attacking inside. And Trent the bucket on the assist by Maxey. Maxey's got his 4th assist in this one. Washington's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Outside Coulibaly. Middleton outside. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Philadelphia. Here's Yabusele. Still without a bucket. Pass to Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Middleton. Maxey, a good look. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got his 6th rebound on the night.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, his game has gone the other direction.
Here's Vega. To the inside. Middleton. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
Well, Middleton on the higher ground here in this one tonight, shooting it well.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Washington. George comes in for Chris Middleton.
Substitution on the court.
Here's George. He's got 17. For three. The Sixers with another miss. Washington leading by 6. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on to Sear Little. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Wizards.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
And you want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
And he knocks down the first one. George hits them both. So it's Philadelphia now. 8-point game. Here's Ntilikina. No points so far. Oh, from deep. Valanciunas with a rebound.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Here's Carrington. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. 2 points. That one goes. Carrington's got 7. And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. Drummond with the screen. George passes to Drummond. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Give him 8.
Good effort by the defense, but Andre Drummond just powering through and gets through the contest.
Pass to Carrington. Into the lane. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal
It's going to go on Paul George.
Second team foul. At the line for Washington, Carrington. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Some young players coming into the league may lack experience in truly big games. Brent, do you think that's a disadvantage?
Well, it could be a disadvantage, BA, but how do you get to replicate that competitive environment unless you get there? And so with every experience, young guys typically who want to achieve greatness, embrace some of those biggest moments, watch and learn, and that's where you grow the most.
And he makes both free throws.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
76ers trail by 10. Here's Ntilikina. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Drummond. Here's Grimes. Drummond to screen on McCollum. Here's Grimes. Sends it home from three-point land.
For a player like Grimes, you have to make your threes so important to earn more playing time.
Here's Carrington. 9 points in the game. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Carrington's got 7 now in this quarter. Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Grimes. Three-pointer. Hits the trifecta. Grimes has got 15 points.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
McCollum, the pass to Sarr. Here's Carrington. By Philadelphia. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Council. Takes a 3. McCollum pulls it in. Washington leading by 7. It's George on the wing. Here's Carrington. Beyond the arc. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Here's Ntilikina. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Council. Drummond to screen on George. On the take. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air. To the paint. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Possession to the 76ers.
And during the last month's worth of play, here are the top rebounding squads in the league. The Wizards, number 1.
And last month, this team was active on the glass. Really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
Whitmore's checked in for Washington. Fultz, he's checked in for the Sixers. 76ers trail by 10. Pass to Grimes. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Wizards.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
McCollum on the wing. Now here's Jones. Wing shot on the way. And it's Washington with another. Here's Fultz. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that
First
foul.
team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Markelle Fultz. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. And he sinks the second. Here's Carrington. He's got 15. There's a screen.
76ers foul. Quentin Grimes.
Little's checked in for the Sixers.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul. 76ers substitution. Number 25. Nasir Little.
On defense, the Sixers. Pass to Whitmore. Outside Jones. To the left side wing. From deep, Sarr. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Council. He's got 7. Little with the ball. Here's Grimes. Whitmore defending. Drummond against Jones. Tries again. The shot by Drummond, no good. Wizards leading by 11. There's McCollum with the three. Rebound by Philadelphia. Drummond's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Here's Council. Whitmore defending. Pass to Drummond. Here's Grimes. 6 to shoot. Takes the three. Sarr pulls it in. For Washington, they've gone 50% from the field in the third quarter. 8 of 16. Minute 32 left in the third quarter. Here's Carrington. 15 points in the game. A clear look from McCollum. And again, Washington, no good. 76ers trail by 11. Pass to Grimes. Three-pointer. Washington with a rebound. Jones with the ball. Currently averaging 5 points a game. Here's Carrington. Here's Whitmore. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Whitmore's got 9 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Fultz. Pass to Drummond. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul.
Substitution for your Wizards. Chris Middleton.
Outside Fultz. 6 on the shot clock. Blocked! 30 seconds left in the third quarter. McCollum outside. Pass to Middleton. It's stolen. Here's Grimes. He's got 15. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Primetime. Here's Carrington. Off the mark there with a three. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's Washington. They lead by 13. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Maxey's got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 13. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Gary Trent is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in at small forward.
You know, Maxey's willing to play a secondary role, but he can also take charge when needed.
Outside Whitmore. Pass to Carrington. For three. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Well, after hitting a three earlier in the game, he now has 3 threes this half, guys.
Now Embiid.
Wizards foul. Vega. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Yabusele over Middleton.
Chris Middleton can guard multiple positions out there, and his defensive effort solid on that play.
Pass to Vega. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Off target with the three.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Here's Yabusele. And here is Maxey. Screen by Embiid. And that's good. Maxey for three. Maxey's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Middleton outside. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Maxey. And there's the drive. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
There's the strength training coming into play for Maxey.
Third personal foul.
And Washington making a change here. Koulibaly's checked in.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Tyrese Maxey at the line for 1.
That free throw's good from Maxey. And it's Washington with the ball. They've led by as many as 14. Middleton passes to Primetime. Here's Vega. Looking to end this cold spell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
At the line for 2, Vega.
First free throw is good. And Philadelphia making a change here. George is checked in. Good on both. 76ers trail by 10. Maxey passes to Embiid. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Offline with a baseline jumper.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Down low. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's George. Back to Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Maxey's got 12 points in just the second half. Wizards leading by 10. Outside Whitmore. Pass to Vega. Shoots over George. Shot's good by Vega.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Yabusele following the score by Washington. And here's Embiid. It's George on the wing. Whitmore defending from downtown. And that's good. Paul George for 3. George has got 20 points.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Middleton outside. Whitmore with it. Guarded now by George. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
As the game has gone on, they've had trouble protecting the rock. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And Washington making a change here. Sars checked in. Now here's Maxey. Trent outside. Back to Maxey. It's rebounded by Vega.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Floats one. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And if you keep working around on offense to find the mismatch, you can find easy points.
Maxey. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Vega. Shooting one.
So it's Philadelphia now. They set the pick. Pass to George. Rebound by the Wizards. Outside Whitmore from deep. That shot is off. 76ers trail by 12. Now Maxey. George outside. Fades and shoots. Rebound Washington. Sars got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Outside Coulibaly. Here's Vega. Maxey covering. Primetime passes to Vega. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets the three fly. Fires in the triple. Vega's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
And rejected. Pass to Sar. Whitmore with it. Here's the three. And again, Washington with a triple.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
George outside to halt the run. George with another miss.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to Coulibaly. Back to Whitmore. Shoots over George. Rebounded by Trent. 76ers trail by 18. And here is Maxey. Trent outside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And the coaching staff wanting a little bit more of this from Trent, forcing his way to the line.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Gary Trent Jr. taking 2 shots.
No good on that one.
Such an important cog in this team's offense. When he's on the floor, Trent Jr.'s role is to try to score as much as possible.
He hits the second from the line. And Washington with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to Whitmore. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Maxey. Now here's George. Defense is right there. 14 feet away. Trent's shot is off.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Vega, the pass to Primetime. Inside, here's Vega. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
So it's Philadelphia now, after the basket by Washington. George, left side. Over Whitmore. Off the left rim and out.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Fires the three. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Trent. The three is up. And it's Whitmore with the rebound.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Here's Primetime. Here's Vega from deep. Rebounded by Trent.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside Maxey from outside the arc. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Now here's Coulibaly. Outside Whitmore. Blocked! And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. Middleton is checked in for Whitmore. Council, he's checked in for the Sixers. Grimes comes in for Trent. Here's Coulibaly. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist. Coulibaly's got 4 points this quarter.
Middleton's not a selfish player, always willing to share the wealth.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
To the middle. Here's Council. It's rebounded by Primetime. Primetime's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And he lobs it up. Ooh, they pick off the pass. And now the Sixers on the break.
Way to capitalize on the mistake that leads to the bucket. You gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
Coulibaly on the wing. Down low. Here's Primetime. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Council. To the inside. Pass to Grimes. This one for three. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Yeah, you set him up. Grimes will knock him down.
Washington leading by 16. Here's Primetime. To the paint. Here's Sarr. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. That gives him a double-double in this one.
And this is something he does all too well.
Timeout.
Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out, just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
All right, let's make some noise for your Wizards answer.
The New Balance Player of the Game.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
He had this crowd on their feet almost all night, rewarding their cheers with an electric performance. Here's Embiid. Maxey surveys. There's the three. Washington with a rebound. Sarr's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Pass to Carrington. Here's Sarr. Now Middleton. Maxey covering. Clock at 6. 4-3. Middleton, no good. 76ers trail by 18. Now here's Maxey. 1:43 left in the fourth. The three. Drops in the three. Grimes has got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, clearly Grimes has found his rhythm, and he's really enjoying it, shooting the ball with reckless abandon.
Pass to Primetime. Outside Coulibaly. Here's Carrington. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Joel Embiid.
Third team foul.
And you look around the league, Brent, are small market teams having a moment?
Well, B.A., these teams have done a very good job of positioning themselves well. If you look back over the past couple years, what have they done? Well, they've had themselves a lot of pick and a lot of good fortune moving up in the draft in some cases. And these teams aren't going anywhere.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Maxey.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Wizards.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
B.A., the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
One shot.
And that one misses. And it's Jones with the ball for the Washington Wizards. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. George outside. Pass to Valanciunas. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter here. Inside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Never shy about getting physical. Valanciunas still gets the shot in the air.
At the line for two, Jonas Valanciunas.
He misses the free throw.
There are ways to get a guy like Jonas Valanciunas to be aggressive in the game. You got to feed the big man, so get him the ball earlier and get it to him often.
Prince is checked in for the Sixers. Good on the second one.
And Valanciunas, a seasoned veteran now that you basically can count on as a double-double guy. Even in limited minutes, he really does a great job of patrolling the paint.
Now here's Fultz. Drummond with the ball. Guarded by Valanciunas. Drummond passes to Fultz. Back to Drummond. That one is off. Nice D from Valanciunas. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Here's Carrington. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Here's Drummond. Following the score by Washington. Pass to Grimes from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Washington. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And time to present our player of the game.